This is the GNU Wagyu, an all-mountain freestyle board that promises to deliver a very beefy performance. Is that true? Let's find out. Hello, we're in Åre this week in the north of Sweden trying out all the next year's gear. And right here I'm standing next to the GNU Wagyu. It is the new board cooked up by Canon Cummings and the GNU crew. It is a Park 2 all-mountain board, directional twin with a medium to stiff flex that it's supposed to deliver a very controlled, very poppy, very aggressive riding. It has a aggressive all-terrain counter, meaning that it has camber under feet and a slight rocker in between the bindings. The goal for this is to give you that pop and that ollie and a really aggressive tail. As a GNU board, it also has the Magne-Traction technology, having those wiggly edges, although in this model it looks like it's less present, but it will help hold on the iciest conditions. This week, Mark put it to test. Let's see what you have to say about it.
Let's see. Wagyu beef. What do we got? Give us your beef. Wow. Oh shit! Initial feelings, Wagyu, little stiff, not quite as playful as I'd like. Wagyu beef, dropping. Really strong pop out of the tail. You know, when you're riding straight, it feels so solid. But yeah, you can really, I mean, it's like it almost feels more like a skateboard, you know, where the pop is just, it's really sitting there under your back foot. Not quite a turny board, not so surfy, but for a traditional park rider, I think this is a fantastic choice. Oh. I felt really strong popping. Yeah, it seems like it wants to just go straight and ollie.
All right, Mark, so this week you took the GNU to the park. They describe it as a very beefy snowboard. Tell me, what are your first thoughts about the board?
Well, beefy is absolutely right. It does take a little bit to muscle this board around, but once you get it into control, it is really fun.
It is beefy because it takes muscle to move, meaning that stiffness really comes through. Does the reactivity also shine when you ride through the park, that pop, that aggression that they describe?
Yeah, definitely. It does take a lot to muscle through, but once you get it under control, it can be super versatile with the jumps in the park and hitting rails. Really fun on side hits and everything as well. Maybe not the most backcountry oriented snowboard, but I'm sure some people could have a lot of fun with it.
Right, yeah, it is indeed a Park 2 all mountain, so it's really designed for all those side hits and, you know, making the top to bottom runs like really your playground. So that's great feedback to come across. How about that camber under feet and the rocker? That's normally the other way around, right? You have the rocker, camber, rocker, and this one is the other way around, having the camber under feet and the rocker in between the bindings. Did you feel any of that?
Yeah, honestly, it didn't really show too much to me. I did think that once I kind of got a hold of it, it was noticeable in the pop for ollieing. So I think it shines once you've kind of figured it out, and super helpful.
Right. How does it behave? I mean, it also has that slight Magne-Traction technology, and it is a slight all-mountain board. I'm curious to know, how does it hold on the turns and that carving?
Yeah, really good. It's not the fastest edge to edge, just with how stiff it is, but still totally manageable. And once you're up on edge, it really holds.
Cool. All right, there you have it, the GNU Wagyu. A very beefy, very aggressive park snowboard for all those riders that can muscle it up. And remember, if you're curious to know what other gear is coming up for next season, make sure to check our channel.